But 5 today noticed that there is a wasp in my apartment, which apparently slept in a lamp and it woke up when I turned it on. So I had to prevent my cats from trying to hunt it. So that was a
And now,
lovely morning.
and now she's looking for a new apartment because the last one mysteriously burned out.
When I went to work, entered one of the doctor's offices and noticed that they left a window open. There are two windows in that office. One has a net in front of it, so insects can't enter the
Yeah.
room. The other one doesn't, but usually it's locked, so you can't just simply open it. Someone unlocked it, left that window open, and also left the light on overnight.
Oh.
And
So
there were multiple bugs.
it was hundreds of mosquitoes. There were at least 5 moths. There were 3 wasps, which gladly all died, but still, what the fuck?
And that's why Ari's looking for a new place to work after her last one mysteriously burned down. The
So I
sense of
had a-
truth here.
I had a very lovely morning, and I just want to forget all about that.
Oh, it's a good job we're not doing M2S then, isn't it?
I mean, we would love to, but the arena mysteriously burned down.
Oh, apparently you were talking about like squares or something after I left last time. What was that all about?
On the ground, these squares.
Yeah.
There are lines on the floor.
Okay.
Apparently, with the mechanic, when it's DPS GTFO, we stand on like the far squares. I think with you being range, you're the north square.
Is there yeah, I assume I'm the one next to this.
You basically have your own quadrant.
Oh hey, when did you join?
Would I?
Been here the whole time.
Fucking sneaky
M4.
Draco.
I need to know where your progress is at when I come in place.
That is totally fair.
That is very fair.
The only
Hey,
question is,
Draco,
am I gonna be?
I don't know if
Sorry?
you know anyone in the static, but we kinda suck at this game, so maybe you wanna think twice about joining us?
No.
Yeah, that is fair. I mean, Chris is there.
Got a minute.
I mean, he's never played melee before this tier.
He
I did.
played Dark Knight at the end of Heaven's Ward.
He never played melee before this tier.
I
Melee
never
DPS,
played
but I'm melee.
single team before this tier.
Yeah,
Also,
but the
Mark,
difference
please?
between tanking and healing
Oh, right,
is
yeah,
that
markers.
healing is arguably difficult.
Did you get new markers? Aye.
Oh yeah, didn't we like want to place markers
Oh,
on
right.
like, those thingies for the narrowing?
Yeah, there I basically
debate?
have the corner of the diamond, the markers, line up with the bolt on the ground.
Yeah, I posted screenshots in the M4
Post
for
her in the
thingy.
map.
Like that?
Have the bolt inside the corner. Yeah, if they're being too much of a problem, I'll log on and go grab my export. They're more for the range DPS anyway, so I guess after every pull, if the range DPS, I'm not fond of their numbered marker, or respect
I
the
don't
number
know
marker.
what these mean anyway, so
Is it like that, Draco, on mine? Or is that too...
Yeah. But like
Well,
I
I
said,
just wonder-
each of the numbered markers are for each respective range. So if I don't know, if Ying didn't like his one marker being where it is, and he wants it in Nani, he could do that.
yeah, I want my one mark to be where's the button? Here.
So can I
What?
replace Ying instead of Corey?
Oh my god.
No! Oh, it's right where I was placing it.
Oh,
There we go.
You've had
No,
your
no,
forward
no,
abilities
it was just,
taken away from
it
you.
was just the ready check was right in the center of my screen, so I couldn't click.
The question is whether or not I can pay attention while playing Isaac.
What, binding off?
Yeah, the binding up, you know, specifically that Isaac.
Yeah. I don't know, there could be like Isaac's in Dead Space.
I got lucky. I got epic pizzas in the second treasure room.
God, I have played Isaac in so long, so those words are just so wild.
The boom baby.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean, but just
Anyway, we
Well, I
are
just
at
got
mid-ball now.
nothing.
We are mid-ball now, so please.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Oh,
I know.
I
Let's see which that was.
It's on DPS. It doesn't matter, we just might as well whack them out.
yeah, no, I was distracted, sorry.
Not only was he too far away from the spread low, he was also too far away from the...
No, I
Follow-up
was,
heals.
yeah, I was being called away. Yeah, my bad. From too far away for the, oh, okay. The arena is too big. Is this close enough? Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
is it maybe possible to wait until the spreader goes out and then go into position?
That's also true.
In
It is
case,
it is possible.
In case the range is too low for that.
Yeah, I'll
Your
look closer and
your
closer.
ley line should theoretically run out of time by the point in which you have to go to your quadrant.
Kind of, yes. I don't know what quadrant means right now. I don't know if we discussed how the start of the fight goes.
Oh, right.
After I left.
By the time you move, it should run out of time.
Yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
Ying, you're out of range of healing again.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Damn it!
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Wow.
Let's just wipe it.
Was that fire claws fire though?
Oh dear, the challenger's fallen out of the ring.
What was?
Gain on this just understanding of the tells for that symbol.
Yeah. Yeah, the purple pink. Yeah, purple pink.
I need to remember to actually pay attention to the tells.
You only need to pay attention to which one's first and which one's second. They always alternate.
That is good to know, but I actually meant the witch hunt after the electrifying one.
Oh. Oh, good luck with that.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's growing wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Fucking.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
DPS
And they're done!
are
Is it over
up
already?
far away.
Deb,
Fine.
Yeah.
That's my
Okay,
side.
go forward.
I tried my best. I was on the wrong side. Do you read?
When it's
Nara-
deep. Yeah.
I got res, Chris. I literally could not run without running through the center arena and killing myself. I tried my best. Or I'd be next to I and kill her.
Oh no, I'm not about. No, I'm on about what happened between me and May. There was DPS 4, I swapped to the far square. Which I think was right.
Yep.
I still have no idea how this mechanic works. I don't know if we've discussed it or not.
It was discussed, yeah.
Okay, that's why I said, like, when we got in, have we discussed anything about
Yeah.
the fight?
Sorry, I didn't realise
and
what
we
you
said,
meant.
and we
but
said, and we
Yeah,
said no.
so-
So, so
well,
how does
no,
this
we,
work?
we did discuss it. We discussed it last time we were in.
I know, but
Yeah, but I think we
I
discussed it
left straight
after raid
away.
and yeah.
I left straight away after raid ended.
Yeah, but nothing was really discussed afterwards.
Okay, well,
What was said there was discussed in raid last time we were here.
okay, can we discuss it again
We-
then? Or can you just explain it to me? Or should I watch a guide real quick? Because
No, it's
people seem to know what they're doing, and I do not.
It's pretty quick. After the first line explosions, either the DPS or all supports will get hit with a clone leading fork lightning. If you're not hit, you are to bait the second set, which is indicated by the boss doing one or two patterns. If it's
The
a pink
squares.
thing, if it's a pink thing that is close together, that means the 4 closest players will bait an attack. If it's
Okay.
a purple thing with the squares or diamonds looking further away, it's the 4 largest players. The way to handle it is, will you hit with a run? If you want, you do the bait for the second set.
Okay, cool.
You also got to pay attention to the gun batteries on the right side of the arena that will decide to line cleave and such. So yeah, and hope your eyes can look and react quick. That's all.
I mean, I's not speaking today, so it doesn't matter if she can see. No, no.
I was thinking of a way to follow up with a joke. I just want to go smelling. but
This joke is not worth a follow up.
I thought about trying to say something that's great and not what was said.
Thank you, Draco.
No, fuck you. I had my own agenda.
But I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
place?
Yes.
Wasn't
Is
it?
it over already?
So the wings have two different paths too, or am I?
Yes,
Yeah.
the wings
Yeah,
do
they
have
do.
to. Yeah.
Okay.
They either skewed a little bit to the left or a little bit to the right.
DPS.
The challenger went down hard.
DPS far.
Gotcha.
DPS far. DPS far.
Does it matter when DPS are dead?
No.
I'm alive. I'm not dead. I's alive. She's not dead. Ah, fuck it. I'm gonna die.
I need to remember that there's also one of those crit AoEs at the same time as electrifying the chunt.
I absolutely hate those wing lasers because they don't go where they look like they're gonna go.
Yeah, they're really odd.
Yeah, and they don't line up with the lines on the floor either.
No, they
Well,
don't.
One of them does, but the rest of them don't.
What I'm used to is max meleeing on the right side, and if I see if the middle laser is skewed to the left, then I just boot a little bit to the left. I don't know how to handle it for the far lines.
When you say middle laser, do you mean the laser closest to the boss?
I mean the laser that's straight up her butt, yes.
Yeah. Okay, if I go like that.
And I always use the middle laser as an indicator if it's skewed left or skewed right. So I identify the skew, and then I check for the batteries if it's...
I guess that's true. You can't, because the middle laser will always be like slightly junky.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple ways to describe it. I just say, see if the middle laser is skewed left or skewed right.
Yeah, I'm trying to use the one on this line, but it's not working right now.
Use the one. I think you can use the one marker. I know you can
I'm
for
gonna
the
give
one
them
from the left.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings. Ha! How wickedly divine. Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Is it going with my first instinct, I think?
Doesn't
They're
support.
back on their feet. Upgrade.
DPS far.
Would. Oh,
And they're
I
down.
misunderstood
Is
your
it over
that.
already?
Just whack it go and we'll go again.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
For the DPS closer far, how does that work for
You swap. So, me and Corey are on these two tiles here. If it's DPS close, they stay on this tile.
Yeah.
And if it's DPS far, you swap sides. So you would swap with I.
Sweet. Yeah.
Oh, so it's an immediate fuck you melees, lose damage.
That's not the worst thing. I don't actually lose uptime in it.
Oh, cool.
I mean, you have six-sided star, whatever it's called.
I don't have a range attack, so I mean, Chris has fucking
Uncold Fury.
that thing, the thing. You said it and I already forgot it. What the fuck me?
Cold Fury.
Cold Fury.
Yes, that thing.
Problem is, I have to coil my Fury up first.
Yeah. Do you have recoil Fury?
Oh yeah.
That would do damage to you.
Yeah, let's not have that.
I have Tomahawk.
That's cultural appropriation.
This is nothing personal, but I
Go for a
must
tomahawk
have your
steak right now.
soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine! Oh my! The challenger went down hard. They're still in it!
Or
But for
are
how
in.
long?
No, DPS are in. DPS are in.
Oh,
It doesn't matter because my DPS is dead anyway.
Yeah. Don't always rely on my callouts. You know this. You've known this for years.
That's one time I remember the grid.
How can we tell the difference? Because I still haven't figured that out.
So you know when the mechanic afterwards starts doing the pink and purple icons on the boss?
Mhm.
She does that during that cast as well. So it's the people who didn't get hit in the first witch hunt of that part of the mechanic need to bait the second one.
But how do you know in the first one if DPS or support are
If
out?
you if you
If
get
you get
stepped on,
hit by a thing and
Yeah.
you have a debuff.
Yeah, like it's always either all DPS will get hit or all supports get hit. You'll notice if you got hit. You notice that your HP bar suddenly is missing half of it.
I don't look at my HP bar. That's for Joe.
You'll notice if you got it. You notice that you have 2 debuffs applying on it, and you're not colorblind like Ying.
You will also notice that the flying horse is suddenly sitting on you.
Okay, I'll notice that.
Now I forgot Super Rampart.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
So that hits supports. DPS in.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Widening. Is it tank? Do we do tanks first or widening?
Let's do tanks first, I guess.
It supports first all the time, yeah.
I don't think we
So
can.
I... No.
Oh my!
Was it close baits
Challenger went
first?
down hard.
Anyway, let's see what's next.
I don't
Yeah,
know how I survived.
I feel like some people have information that other people don't.
But that's definitely true for Joe.
There is no limit
Yes.
to electric.
But as far as I know, you guys have not actually talked about that.
Nope. Not really.
There's a cube. That's a lot of cubes. I don't know what they're doing.
one on each corner and then fire each other.
They're, I assume.
I can't remember how this works.
Explosion.
I do, Joe, don't talk about it.
3 and 1 got 1 explosion. 4 got 2 exploded.
I think
then.
2 only got hit once, right?
Yeah. No, 2
Ah,
didn't.
so they
I
get
think 4
charged multiple times, bigger charge, the bigger the radius. Got it.
I would assume so.
Oh.
Ah!
Okay,
That's a double hit.
Also,
But,
just
yeah.
want to say it hits at least twice.
What if it hits 3 times?
We don't know yet, I guess. But
So
Joe
why-
already said it's twice.
Yeah,
I guessed it hit
from
twice.
From what you saw, from the information that was available, from what I could see, some of them they get hit at least once.
Let's get through the clock spots thing first.
Yeah.
So,
It was kind of confused, like it was widening, so out first.
Yep.
And I think close baits first. And
Yep.
I tried to be as close as possible, but it didn't go to me. So someone else must have been closer, I guess.
Yep.
Oh.
Which kind of makes sense since we didn't really discuss any order before, like 5 seconds before the mechanic went off.
Yep. So, tanks healer ranged, I'm guessing.
So it'll be supports, then DPS.
yeah, but there's 4 supports and there's 2 hits.
Yeah, it just depends. So the PF does it as the melees will always do the close baits, the supports will always do the far baits.
Oh,
How
I see.
do the close baits work then?
You
The
just have
close
to be closest to the
baits.
boss.
Yeah.
No.
So the melee will be either max melee or as close to the point blank as possible.
Well, the close bait happens when you have to fuck off out.
The close baits can happen when you fuck off out.
Alright, let me rephrase. How do you know when it's a close bait and when it's a far bait? Is that the...
That's exactly the same as the first witch hunt. The
Okay.
diamond.
So
The
the point blank hour and widen it. So the point blank and the donut, that's dependent on the cast name?
That's
Yep.
dependent on the cast name.
Right, okay, I'm with it now.
So if that's...
So melees do the close baits and range do the far baits?
Yeah.
Okay.
And we bait them on our clock spots?
Block spots, yeah.
I would assume so.
Just have to pull.
PF does it differently, but do it clock spots for the sake of moving fast it through. Moving
What?
fast it quickly. I can discuss during a break. It's not too hard of a transition, but
If there's,
Just for
if
the
there's
sake of
like a
moving.
raid plan or something, that's an easy way to explain a different strategy.
This is nothing personal, but
I can send the raid plan after.
I'm going to say put the raid plan in the static strategies channel.
The strategic track.
Yes.
You know what I'll do is I'll actually do that, and I'll also make a note of which slides are for what mechanic by numbers.
if one needs wings, one needs simply make her.
She's great wings. Ha! How wickedly divine!
Dave, you're in the wrong spot.
Oh, sorry, Corey. Yeah.
DPS out. I think Corey's DPS.
You went down hard.
No, I had the debuff because I stuck with that by
Go
accident.
out and
Out
far
and-
baits first.
They're still in it, but for how long?
That
Oh my
was,
god. I
that
mean,
was-
yeah,
that was it.
That was our.
Why did you listen to me? I thought you learned a lesson.
Arugath Fidalphus strikes again.
I was concentrating on healing after the fucking.
Because I thought it was wide. He said because he said why it was widening. I thought that meant it started with a point blank and then went outwards.
Oh,
It actually said narrowing, and I was like,
oh, narrowing shit.
Yeah. It was a brain fart. I'll blame everyone else regardless.
Plates and strategies. I'm also just editing it now to add the extra step notes. You can only look as far back as step 9 at the moment.
Is that the one that Light PF is using?
Yeah.
Oh, it's very nice that TF's using a raid plan now rather than fucking.
They also did that for Anabaseos, but we had already decided on Hector at that point, so we did Pop on Caloric, and I had to relearn this whole thing.
Yeah,
I like
right
raid plans,
now,
raid plans are
the
nice.
the Hector plan for one mechanic in particular is weird to the point where it's not actually overshot in popularity. It's now an equal amount of Renon, Hector, and this thing.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
And I prefer this thing.
Return to the ring!
I just like being able to see exact AoEs.
But this is no raid plan is by means exact.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's growing wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Okay, I can't read this.
DPS out. So, narrowing starting 5x. Oh, wait.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Let's go.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Raid wide next.
They're back on their feet! What?
There is no limit to an expert's potential.
Did these lines do damage?
She's gathering in, but to what end?
I think 2 and 4 only had one each.
Yeah.
Sideways spot. Wait a second.
Oh, I think 4 would be safe.
Four. Nope.
No, it wasn't 4. I thought it was much.
I think it was
May,
1.
you got this.
Tricked you, wow.
All those on 1. Congratulations, we did it right. Everyone who said 4, fuck you.
So
I was dead. If you were listening to me, it's your own fault.
Okay, so I think I understand that
Yeah.
bit now.
and just pass the information as well. 2 of the batteries were charged with 2 hits, and 2 of the batteries were charged with 1 hit.
Which creates
The
two
sideways-
safe spaces.
And the sideways spark will basically tell you you're going to that one.
Yeah.
So I have a question about the point where me and Dev died, because there was supposed to be far baits, and I'm guessing tanks were supposed to do it and not
No,
me.
it was supposed to be healer. It was supposed to be me. Support
Oh.
healer first. So it's the first 5-8 is
First 4 bits healers.
healers.
And then, so it'd be
First short bits tanks.
healer/tank or vice versa, then melee/range or vice versa. And you're a melee this fight, or is I a melee?
I'm a melee.
No,
Cor-
Corey's a
melee.
melee.
So
Corey's
you would
melee.
be either third or fourth, depending on which close
Okay.
the close one.
Yeah, this fight is doing my head in already. Not gonna lie.
You can figure it out from the first set, but it's a clusterfuck, and you have to react so quickly.
So for tanks and us melee, when we're doing our close bait, it'll be inside the marker. When we're not baiting, we're outside the marker.
Yeah, I mean, the other way to think about it is the point blank is exactly the radius of a square.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and the way that marker on 4 is positioned, for example, like it cuts like right through the middle of it perfectly. So.
Yeah. I when I do a close bait when it's a point blank as a melee, I do go closer into the hitbox, just to give a bit more wiggle room for any range. But that's about it.
Oh yeah, when it's a far range, in, I'll run quite far in.
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's what you mean.
When the people who are not marked are in, can we just like huddle up in the middle, or do we have to be spread at the same time?
If you because you're a DPS, try to stay within your clock spot ideally, and
Okay.
just react to whatever that step is. I'm sorry, that is basically telling you to think about yourself. It's dependent.
That is entirely this fight. This tier has been personal responsibility. A lot of this tier, so yeah.
Mhm.
This fight even more so, I think.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
Oh fuck! I just had that.
That sounds like a good problem.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine! Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
PS bar. One is still gonna die. It's me.
Ball raises down.
Oh, it's both.
So that's in
I
and
still
5x
recommend to do this to get
to
comfortable
start.
with the timing.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Sorry, I didn't hear the call out, and I didn't know how to communicate that I didn't hear the call out.
So
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league! What creature?
Supports in. Out and close to start.
They're still in it! But for how long? And they're down! Is it over already?
Yep.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Nothing either. But to what end?
2 and 4.
I think so.
4.
Oh, there's drops as well.
There's-
I thought I saw that last time.
It said
Yeah.
8-star, and another time it said 4-star. So I assume it spreads for partners.
How do you
Maybe
spell
even light partners.
What you also saw at the same time during her sidewise spark, now that you've seen both of them, there was one where she had 4 large lightning orbs,
Yeah.
and one where she had 8 tiny lightning orbs. I don't need to spell this one out for you.
Nope.
Draco, can you spell
Yeah,
out?
that
please?
would check out because when I saw 4-star in another pull, she had 4 orbs.
Yeah.
Got that one.
Is that- I literally don't think there's anything in between that I can addle.
You can add all the witch hunts.
Oh, it works? Okay.
You can add all the witch hunts because she's doing a thing, so it will reduce the damage a little bit. Work from there.
Is that
Uh,
do you mean the one during the widening or the one like just off the lines?
Both.
Both.
You pick.
I can't addle both, can I?
No, but you can choose whatever you feel more comfortable with. You don't need to. I mean, you could addle the second one as a safety addle, just in case. And if it goes off in time, you can addle the sidewise spark. Actually, yeah, no, addle the sidewise spark. That's probably the best one.
Sideways. That's
The cleave.
The thing we just died to.
the thing we just died to. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So that probably means that I'll be addling the first, witching whatever the fuck.
Probably.
I think so, Chris.
Yeah, I think so as well. It looked right from descriptions.
You should have been the second close bait.
Is what I was.
I'll take a look at that as well.
Yeah, we're probably gonna have to figure out positions for the 8 spots.
Claw positions.
No,
No,
for
for
the thing we just
I
died
like
to.
drop edge.
Oh, okay.
Because
for
we
the
have
lightning.
3
Yeah.
we have 3 squares to fit 8 AoEs in, so they'll probably be like a position.
That'll be one where I will say we look at the raid plan.
I see what you're doing, but we still need
We need to get there
like
again
who's
with
going
everyone.
where. Like we
Yeah.
need like
assuming the safe side is like here. I haven't looked at the raid plan yet, so I would say like one melee group is like here at the D marker or around the D marker.
Well,
the
it's
other
it's
melee group is
it's
here.
more the 8 ones, which they'll probably scare. Anyway,
I would
we
assume
can-
that it's each corner, so like 1, 2.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we're all saying the same thing, and I'm saying, yeah, I know, but we need to. Yeah, no, we can just go.
As
We keep repeating the same thing.
I think we're repeating the same thing.
I think we're
Oh,
repeating the same.
damn it! Why do we have 2 of them now?
I think we're repeating the same thing.
Who turned on the lights?
Somebody take the speaking privileges away from them.
I will
I
server
already
mute
have.
both of them right now. Oh, Ying has been server muted.
He's back now. He's back, sadly.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Fuck!
Oh my! The challenger went down hard! They're still in it! But for how long?
DPS close.
Fuck!
And they're done! Is it over?
Don't have enough onslaughts for this shit.
Halt and close first.
They're back on their feet! What?
Also remind me to use Shape Wolf here.
Electro
There is
edge.
no limit to Electro's potential.
Gathering evil, but to what end?
Here?
It's pairs.
Oh, still.
And they
Please
also go
explode.
off on corpses.
Oh,
I'm sure you can
Fire.
take this arrow, right?
Bye. No, my
Yeah, I know.
it's run out.
Okay, so it is only two.
Oh shit, I actually have no clue what this mechanic looks like when there's so many people dead.
Well, it's time to
It
run.
will look like
Electro edge 2.
Now you're the gun batteries!
linked with electro charging devices, sparks will be discharged in an area of effect when the stats expires, increasing in radius based on the amount of lightning attacks received.
Okay, so
And
They-
timings
and
are
there's
also
a T.
different.
There's an anchor.
There's indeed an anchor.
oh fuck!
So there's gonna be spots you go to depending on how much charge you have. Oh, you've already done.
I'm not gonna say whether that's correct or not.
Well,
I'm just gonna listen to my Isaac music in the background.
I'm gonna go pee.
Okay, me too.
Welcome back.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine! Oh my! The challenger went down hard!
DPS close, I think. Yeah.
They're back on their feet! Upgrade!
You mean opposite, right?
I'm pretty sure it was support close.
Yeah. Support's close. I'm on.
I haven't paid attention.
I also haven't paid attention.
It's
Far
out close.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Oh, you got this.
Ow.
Three things. Oh, you know that thing that people hate initially by having the boss tanked all the way north?
Yeah.
Pull the boss all the way north at the start. It will save you an onslaught charge and also just makes it easier for melees from transitioning from where she is to where she will be. The hit during the first witch hunt will apply a debuff, so if you happen to forget, you can just double check your debuff bar. And for the second witch hunt, if you're not paying attention and you just forgot which is first, just check which is last. Because then you should be, if you can respond quick enough, you should be able to tell what was first. Because if you see pink last, you know purple was first. That's the only three things I can say as a note.
Thank you, Night Card.
Welcome, I will spy on you when you sleep.
These are my walls.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I can only get slightly closer before I fear falling off the edge.
Perfectly
Oh,
fine,
this
to be
is
honest.
fine.
It'll be easier. For me,
If
I'll
one
see
needs
after.
wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine! Oh my! The challenger went down hard!
DPS in. Close and
Out.
They're back on their feet! Upgrade! And they're done! Is it over already?
I forgot to take it off again.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Carrying even, but to what end?
3-1. That's right.
This is
And it's
spreads.
spread.
Away from bodies, Chris. Away from bodies.
I mean, that's probably where I'd stand anyway. But
That
First?
is, yeah, that would be where you stand.
Yeah.
Maybe you can do the sneaky thing where you sneak a tank like right into the boss.
Oh,
That is actually what you do in
That is what you do, yeah.
Yeah, you do the sneaky T, like in M3, right?
So,
Yeah, the MT is the one who goes into the boss and that.
just to
Um,
clarify
Oh,
spots
yeah.
for that now. So,
Right
say,
under the gooch.
say 3 is the safe corner.
Mhm.
You have a tank under the boss. Off tank here.
Well, there, but max melee.
Yeah. Healer 1 is there. Healer 2 is over there. Melee 1. Melee 2. Range 1. Range 2. And that is as you look at the boss. I believe it is boss relative the entire time.
It's boss relative the entire time, yep.
I get to turn my brain off. Yay.
You get to turn your brain off. Chris gets to make sure that there's an AoE always to his left shoulder. Same thing with with the battery. I mean, it's pretty easy to remember where you got to spread as long as you keep in mind
I'm
relativity.
within a couple of steps of assassinating Dev without killing everyone else.
Oh no, I'm within a couple of steps of everyone.
Where and then I assume it's 1, 2, C, and D for the pair stacks.
1 and 2, yes. I actually have no clue for the range. I never actually thought
Range-
about them.
The range just seemed to, according to the plan, just seems to take it
The
at the
Rangers
back.
do whatever the fuck they want. Okay.
Yeah, they just seem to take it at the back.
Yeah. Right.
So I think it's on the DPS side.
is it? Is it?
It's on the
always-
3 side. So ranged, take it over at the 3 and 4.
Chris, what was your question?
No, with the part like this. That's right. The spreads or partner stacks. Is there also a light party there as well, or is it just purely
Nope, it's just
partners and?
There's only been 4 orbs, and you've only seen 8 orbs. And unless I've been Final Fantasy my entire life, I have not seen 2 orbs.
Okay.
That's for the second time this mechanic comes around, Chris.
Oh, okay. I'm still thinking ahead. Got it.
As far as you know, there might be. I've
Yeah, exactly.
I've left out the names for the future mechanics. I just called them 5, 4, and whatever.
Yeah. Well, I was just to make sure because if there was going to be a light party there as well, or we'd need to.
It's like when Joe says like X mechanic 1, and you're like, oh no.
We the business call those spoilers.
My favorite was still was it advanced relativity, where you had basic relativity first.
That was obviously just gonna.
Yeah, but that was kind
But
of.
that's such a funny like 1-2.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wasn't me that only pulled. Yay!
Wicked Thunder has returned to the lead!
Who did it?
Corey.
Ruby Shake is so contagious.
Beauty and her fun device.
If one needs wings, one needs simply nature.
She's created wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
DPS in. Far and in. Or you need, Dev, you need to be further in.
Oh.
You take the first in.
Oh, I'm so confused.
How does that? What?
I think someone stole my base on that one. They hit me.
There is no limit.
No, that one is what I like to call the
Rising
brain
high.
fucking bait, or the reverse bait.
Nothing even. But to what end?
3, 4.
They're back on their feet. What grid?
What's that pass? I don't know why I'm raising.
They're still in it. But for how long?
Ow.
Yeah. Not bad.
I'm sorry, I got.
Oh no! Oh no!
Wait, was it both me and Corey got raised? Don't stand on line. No, no, don't do it.
I'll decline that, but thanks anyway, mate.
I think there may have also been well, it could have been a redirect. So I could have sworn there was 3 pulses there. One from Corey, one from me, and one from Arrow.
One from me. No, it was one from me. Because I also raised, like, near the center.
I'm you.
Oh shit, long and short charges, okay.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oh, I'm so dead.
And then stand in pet. Wait, I want to see something with this. Does that count as an extra charge?
What does?
Holy shit!
Getting hit by the. I mean, we wouldn't be able to tell, but getting hit by the pairs in the middle of that.
Do you know?
Like that-
I actually have no clue.
I mean, you have to get hit by a pairs, so it must. It's either
that.
one way or the other.
So, I'll answer it when you see it.
Yeah. There's no way for us to know.
We just don't know.
That pattern, it was a narrowing bar bait first?
Ring 5, bait first, yeah.
Yeah, that don't worry, that's gonna fuck with your head.
Yeah, my brain was just absolutely unable to translate that.
In and
call
5 baits
into
first.
something- Yeah, into something that
In and
that I can handle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, even though I know you handle it the same way as if it's a point blank far, my brain's still like, what the fuck do I do?
Yeah.
It's yeah.
Maybe I should go summoner for this fight.
What, speed summoner?
Oh god, it would be, wouldn't it?
It is
Shit.
so fucking cursed.
Okay, that's way too cursed. I'm just thinking for the razors.
You didn't do that, but Red Mage.
I don't have red mage level nearly as much.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make her.
She's great wings. Ha! A wickedly divine. And they're down. Is it
Got to check the
Support
turrets.
close.
outside.
Same.
Narrating
Even
in and far again.
First.
can someone on the east side call out whether the widget is at the front or the back of the square, please?
No. I'm sorry.
Oh! It's a lot of damage.
I know you're experimenting with callouts, but in and far might be the worst one you've done so far.
What, in and far?
In and
best.
far.
So as a response to Chris's thing as well, I think the only thing you can probably call out during the first witch hunt is to check the east side. As someone who's done it a lot, I still sometimes question at the last second where the batteries are. So just remembering to look east is the best I can tell you. And if Joe gives a reminder, that might help.
Sometimes it's a bit hard to see because of boss.
Yeah, what I'm doing is I go into position, then turn my camera to look at the boss, and then I notice that there are batteries there, and then I try to adjust, and sometimes it works, and sometimes it doesn't.
So part of your method contains forgetting that you have to move.
Yes!
Yeah, go here, forget that you have to move. Remember you have to move.
Yeah, I mean, as a melee, I just avoid positionals with that one altogether as well.
It works like 50% of the time.
They also keep
I mean,
forgetting that there's
actually
an
is
explosion
because
down the
there's
middle too.
there's two lines it can be, so yeah.
I mean, if someone does notice, though, on the east side, would you just say front safe or back safe? Just to help out.
Maybe during the witch hunt, maybe saying like donut and point blank instead of in and out. I mean, it's kind of long, maybe, but.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy.
Jeff, are you making wings because she's tiny?
No.
Yes. Check east side.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Donut and far.
Donut and far bait.
Oh my! Challenger went down.
That wasn't on me. That,
Well, nobody
Aye.
raised May, so she was down for the whole mechanic, anyway.
But a Swiftcaster got Swiftcaster.
Oh, it's a
got off.
combination of Joe. Joe was raising Bay, and also the DPS with like 60% HP at the same time.
I was healing myself when I noticed that, so it's fine for me.
Yeah, take
But
5.
other people can't.
This fight so far feels very much. You need to know what you're doing, be where you need to be.
Yes, Krakel's keyboard. I agree.
Whoops. The clock spot widening and narrowing seems to be working quite fine actually at the moment, so I would suggest to go take a look at new positions after radar and midway.
Yeah, I had a look and I didn't really understand it, but if it's better, then it's better.
It's less that it's better.
Oh,
I think
you
the
just
only
you
I think
pre-position where you're meant to be or something.
yeah, I
Or
think
what
the
is-
only difference is that the only point of it is that for the PF environment, it makes it more predictable how the baits are gonna be, so it's easier to dodge them or not get hit by them when you don't have to bait them.
I get, yeah, I get you.
Yeah, it's just it adds that.
Oh, yeah, I see what it means with the. So your baits are always opposite each other.
Yeah,
So if
I
it's
think
that, then it would
that's the only
go.
benefit out of that.
I mean, I guess it gives you a wider safe spot, kind of.
It makes it consistently wide safe spots.
So yeah, so if it's that, then it goes like that. That goes. I guess it can technically kind of also help you because you can see your partner exploding and you know you're next. Maybe.
It also in the PF environment as well, it's also helped the supports to sack themselves. Oh no, that's what it's repairability. If as a tank you notice you didn't get a bait when you should have, and you notice a melee got a bait, it's easy to tell. No, that's not it. Fuck.
Yes. I mean,
Oh,
I mean, it would.
it's all over the place on
It-
my brain, man.
It the pattern is more matching, I think, is the way I'd put it. Like,
More symmetrical.
yes, because like if it's two healers, it's on DNC, and it's like, well, what does that really tell me? Whereas this, it'll always be like either one clockwise or two or a anti-clockwise, so you can kind of see it going. Maybe that would help. Maybe that's how you call it out, Joe. Maybe you say like ranged first, or like in ranged, or something like that. Because then that tells you who's baiting first.
I think in the way my brain calls out to myself is
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need to shut off like all the sounds because I have it in my head. I'm like, okay, I know what I'm doing, and then I hear Joe's call, and my brain just goes, "Sorry, what the fuck? What are we doing again?"
yeah, it's I think I call out in my brain the name of the cast, and I think as
Yeah,
a
the
melee,
widening is.
I take a very long way around it to go figure out the order. I
Oh,
think my
you have like an I method of explanation.
no, I think I actually try and understand what I have to do for each step,
Oh.
which definitely is not a good way to explain that to people, but it works for me.
Why is Mace Shadow fucked up for everyone else? Or oh, I guess I didn't realize other people's shadows were like fucked up.
Yeah, they're weird.
Like just not connected to your feet.
It's because of light sources.
Maybe it's an option that I have on.
Mhm.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy! Oh, wickedly divine!
Look at the east.
And then up! Is it over already?
Couldn't see.
DPS in.
A lot of that people.
Far
Point blank and far bait.
Does that mean it's far bait for the rest of it as well?
no, it's close bait.
Challenger went down hard.
So it'll always go far. It'll alternate.
It always
between the two.
alternates.
Yep. It alternates. So technically, the only one that matters is the first one, because you know it's always going to alternate black and white, essentially. Joe, try to give your east call out for when she jumps back into the middle of the arena.
Yeah.
Yeah. Chris, could you stream? Just to help you out with your looking as well. Thank you.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's crazy! Oh, wickedly divine!
East.
Exit.
DPS far.
In and close baits first. That was too close, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh shit! I went
That was,
too far in.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my! The Challenger went down hard.
Was that about the right position for the close bait though, Draco?
I
Or was that too
actually
close?
I was actually typing to you what my recommendations for the other thing. I wasn't looking.
Yeah, I think I didn't know those nodes came down that early. Now that I know that they come down as early as they did, that makes it
Yeah,
really easier.
you were like at the flank like way too quickly. You should go to the rear and just stare, like force them to come down with your eyes.
Yeah, I didn't know that those nodes appeared that early on in that mechanic.
Yeah. Well, good job. You're welcome. Now back to ice 16:9 ratio. I reckon that actually makes sense of things better. I should also watch multiple. Oh, never mind.
Maybe see me if you want.
I sure do.
There you go.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Haste.
Bronze save.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Donut
Heal
and
first.
donut and farm. I'm dead, so those.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Good luck.
What?
But hits like a fucking truck.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Ideally, full health, shields, and 2 mid attacks would be enough.
Nothing even.
Oh, that does.
What ends?
Fourth.
Green 4, I think?
Yeah.
They're back on their feet! One creep.
There's.
So I would be here and attacking with Chris if he was alive.
Ideally.
Hey Joe!
Nope. Nope.
Yeah?
He has a Why did you dash?
Nope.
So that hit for 151k. That thing that just, yeah.
Oh, yeah, then you just want topped, okay.
I mean, yeah, people were dead, so they couldn't use some mitigation, and May was just about to cast Sucker or Consultation.
It was,
What a weird
thing
name.
is, that 151k was with a feint and a reprisal.
Yeah. Yeah, believe it or not, you can survive with 1 mid. Don't do that. It's scary.
And we did have shields, actually.
Wait, which mitt can you survive that with? I can't.
No, the second Wrath of Zeus, you can survive that full health with just, with, I think, a 5%.
What, that was 151 with 2 mitts, though. That still kills me.
Wait,
You have
isn't it
high-
mitigated for you because you're a caster? Remember, Chris is not.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, let me
For
check.
you, Ying, it hit you for... Well, it didn't actually kill you, I don't think.
100, hit me for 100 and... Wait, no.
You didn't die to it.
100
112, 112, is it?
On mine it
typed
says
in chat.
131 and a half.
See, you can survive! You can survive!
Which is...
Can we go back to Brute Bomber? That's got more physical, I can deal with that.
I think you can also paint the witch hunt, and it's more effective there because the witch hunts do physical damage.
Well, do they now?
Well, I mean, I think so. I hadn't actually checked. I know they give a physical run.
Then they probably do.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
One day I'm just gonna keep running and run off the edge.
Every good tank does.
So that's how you change the Dark Knight.
If one needs wings, one needs simply
Never
make
my Dark Knight actually.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Look east.
Front save.
Oh, we're still getting out.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Support in.
DPS far.
They're back on their feet! Upgrade.
Point blank and close baits first.
Nicely done.
Shit.
Electro Edge.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Nothing even. But to what end?
3 and 1.
One. Three. Sorry,
Sorry, Corey.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Oh, you're all dead.
Yes.
Oh,
They're still in it! But for how long?
How's this?
Now this.
I got 2 charges.
I wasn't counting. I'll stand here. There was a big explosion.
we need to.
Being spreads.
I'm so fucking confused.
I'll fuck off into this corner.
Okay, I'll watch Arabic.
Oh!
Was that?
That was an entire quarter.
Yeah,
with
was
2
that?
charges.
Was that a quarter?
The radius of the battery charges gets bigger by 1 square every time you get hit.
Yeah,
that
so
one-
if it's 1, you're 1 square. If it's 2, you're like
4 squares.
Yeah.
yeah.
And all that you know is that you lived through the sidewise spark and you got hit by 2 at the start of the mechanic. The other thing that everyone should know is that everyone got hit during Witch Gleam as well. So
What's Twitch Gleam again?
Witch Gleam is the thing that charges our debuffs. The lines that are
that was
also
the
on
lines,
Electro
yeah.
Edge 1. Yeah.
yeah. So with that one, you ideally want to make sure no one gets stacking on top of each other during that.
Yeah, we should assume clock positions for that.
Question. Obviously, if you get hit twice, and that becomes 4 square pulse, and how does it decide where the other 2, right, the direction of the 4 explosions, right? Because obviously one of the squares is your square.
Well, I'd assume it's not 4 squares. I assume if you're like in the center, it'll be 9
if I'm standing
squares.
here, if I'm standing here, it would
Yeah,
probably cover all
I
the
think
squares
I
around
think that
it.
was a a bad explanation. Yeah,
Yeah.
it would be 9
Yeah.
squares.
Yeah.
if,
Okay,
So I went here, so it would only cover these squares, or I went as far away as
Right, yeah,
possible to see what
Your,
happened.
Yeah,
yours,
Chris,
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Aru's did cover from where she stood 3 squares up as well.
I mean, I feel like the only places because it looks like a little anchor, right? That would mean that the two charged people have to stand in the pockets.
Yeah,
of the anchor.
just for the sake of you guys not assuming multiple patterns, the AoE patterns always the same, just rotated differently.
Oh yeah, it's always been that anchor shape.
Yeah.
So in that case, then the people with 2 charges obviously need to go stand in the corner, because otherwise there would be no safe spaces for people with 1 charges. So that makes perfect sense.
So
we just need to know how many 2 charged people there can be.
out of curiosity, does anyone remember getting hit beyond 2 times during Witch Gleam?
Yes, I got hit 3 times that time.
Oh, thank God. Oh, yeah. So, yes, you can get hit up to 3 times as well. You can get hit either once, twice, or 3 times during Witch Gleam.
So 3 times is...
3 times is a lot.
3 times is a lot.
So you definitely need to be in a corner, because otherwise you cover the entire arena.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, just, yeah.
And you have to remember, we have short and long timers there as well.
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't notice the time was...
That was one of the first things I noticed and posted in your Slack channel.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't know the relevance of the role split in there. Like, I pointed out 2 supports, 2 DPS. I don't know if that is actually relevant.
I think.
It makes it relevant for solving the mechanic.
Yeah.
Because then you...
I would hate the mechanic if they didn't do the split, is all I know.
I mean, we have to get more information, I think, about...
Yeah, I assume it would be something like short tank goes to that spot,
yeah,
short healer goes to that spot. As you say, we need more information.
Yeah. Well, it wouldn't be short healer, it would be like short 2 stacks or short 3 stacks, rather than healer.
Yeah,
see what you find out.
I don't want to.
Shut up, I.
What's a timer?
Don't die, Dev. Don't die.
What?
You're coughing?
Oh, I thought you just meant in general. I was like, why am I getting that?
No, it just took me a while to realize who was the one coughing, and that's a new cough I heard.
It's a new cough.
I didn't even notice. Yeah, I noticed.
That hit a lot.
Sorry.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make
But I'm actually mitigating the personal shit.
Wickedly divine!
Front safe.
DPS in. Far and point blank. Chris, you're not far first.
That wasn't that far away.
Oh, I'm stupid.
And
I wasn't that far away.
You were like well
I
past
was
the
just
4
outside
marker.
the marker. I was just outside the marker. I was like, I was further away than I.
Yeah, well, Chris, it's a game of
Should have been.
pixels, so you know you.
I was
Unfortunately,
expecting 4 people to go into the other square. I'll be honest.
Fortunately, in PF, Chris, that is actually too far away.
I'm not going into the other square. Too far.
Yeah,
It was. I was in the other square because it was healers first. Remember?
People, I thought that was the standard. Like 4 goes into the other square. Like
Yeah, I was behind my marker, but May was only just behind the marker.
I mean, good thing for you at least, Chris, is that you won't have to worry about that next time you go in.
Yep.
You'll have the nicer one.
No, it's not a set.
Not necessarily, because it can be tank healer range.
Tank healer melee ranged can also.
That one's completely wrong.
Yeah, that one can't. That one won't happen.
It's the support. It's the 2 supports first, and then the 2 DPS, and the first one depends on whether it's out or in first.
Yeah, there will never be a situation in which it's melee back to back. Due to the nature of alternation, it cannot happen.
I'm ready, by the way. I didn't see that ready track.
Hi, ready. I'm Aru.
Wait, what? Oh, no, I didn't see that ready track.
No, but you said I'm
You
ready.
said I'm ready.
Oh, okay. By the way.
This is nothing personal, but I must
Oh,
have
fuck.
your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the lead!
I'm not gonna nature flash you this time.
If one needs wings, one needs simply maker.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Beast.
Front save.
There's also stuff from north.
DPS close.
And they're done! Is it over already?
Donut and in.
They're still in it! But for how long?
No. Fuck sake.
Keep doing it, Joe.
I'd only just raised, to be fair. So I was entirely sure where I was.
I could pinpoint the moment you knew you fucked up. When you saw I was there.
Yep. I was like, wait, it's in, and I'm too far in. No.
You know what would be funny? If that was actually the most difficult mechanic in the fight.
It actually is the most difficult mechanic in the fight.
Oh my god!
For a lot of people, until later.
It has. It just like isn't right.
It fucks with your head.
Yeah. Well, there's like one nice version of it, and then there's one not nice version. And the not
There's the
nice
normal
one is
pattern and the
very
reverse
bad.
pattern. Is that's where they look at it.
Yes.
If one needs wings, one needs simply maker.
His great wings! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Front save.
DPS 5. Donut and far.
Yeah, I know it's going down that one.
Challenger went down hard. They're still in it, but for how long?
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Nothing even. But to what end?
3 and 4, I think.
And they're done.
Wow.
Did you do it already?
Sorry, I.
Those do not look like you're far enough away to die.
Servotex.
Gotcha.
They're back on their feet. What crew?
How's this?
Hotspots?
Spots. I don't know how many I took. Oh, I'm so dead.
Ooh, I have 3.
I have
I
one.
have one.
2.
Count it.
Guessing I got to this corner with 3.
Oh, fuck.
And then there's there's a death explosion.
There's a death explosion because other people died.
Oh, if you died
And
before
they
your
exploded.
timer's meant to. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, and then it's just a knock-on effect happened. Only confirming because there's literally no other place you could have gone to as Chris. In that
Yeah.
corner, yes. I wasn't looking, but he had the right idea. He had the right mentality.
Also, I mean, because I was raising on Joe, both of them got like 1 billion lightning stacks.
Yep.
So
Because
why
they
I-
raised on top of each other, the stat count went to 1 when they weren't expecting. Or like 1
no,
plus.
I took 4. I got like 4 hits, so I just blew up.
Oh
Yeah.
my
away.
god!
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
Yeah, it
got
wouldn't
1
matter
billion.
where you'd be standing at that. You just killed the whole group.
Yeah. I should have went and taken ice spot while she were raising. Yeah, I don't know how many stacks I got. I should have gone and taken your spot.
Yeah.
So
Short
yes,
time
Chris.
of 3. So short time of 3, I detonated in the right spot, I think.
You detonate in the
Well,
corner, and you have to be there.
I mean,
But
it
you haven't-
depends what
that's-
technically the priority is, right? But I
Yeah,
don't know.
obviously. You have the
Well-
right mentality, but you don't have a priority with your positions. But 3 can only go into one of the 2 corners.
They don't know about that yet. Stop spoiling.
Well, I mean, it makes sense that 3 can only go into one of the 2 corners because if it went anywhere else, it would cover too much of the arena. So we do know about that.
The first statement, we don't know. The second statement is just obvious.
Yeah, that square in the middle is what Pierre refers to as the north anchor point here.
Okay. Okay.
I'm just really fucking confused.
See.
I feel like this is one where we either like have to graph out potentials, or just like look up what
Sorry, I'm back.
combinations of 2s and 3s we can actually get.
Yeah, you're gonna have to craft a lot with this one.
Either we like note down for like 4 or 5 runs what everyone's actually getting.
It is your puzzle mechanic, and you do have to solve it.
Well, let's try and do that then.
As soon as Joe is back.
I said
He's back.
I'm back.
Oh. Okay. Countdown.
So maybe
Use the music's
do
banger.
Google Sheets or something. Or...
I mean, it's Chrissy Constanza. It's always going to be banging.
I had never heard of her before that song.
Have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the league!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make her.
She's great! Ha! A wickedly divine! And they're down! Is it over already?
Rookies.
Bond save.
They're still in it!
I'm
But
sorry, I
they're
raised that.
Just wipe reset. Let's go again.
Oh my!
I guess I shouldn't. I mean, yeah, I think any time I raise that, it's fun.
You can raise in time quickly enough. It is scary, and the
I guess,
GCD
yeah,
does not
raising-
exist anymore.
Yeah. Yeah.
I noticed that the boss's hitbox ring is visible from underneath the arena.
What?
Okay, that's a bug. I can tell you that now.
But I must have your soul.
Just to make sure you're not
when it-
derailed. That go on.
When it was a wipe, I just jumped off the edge and noticed that I could see the hitbox ring.
We were definitely missing something there.
Forgot the samba.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make her.
She's great! Ha! A wickedly divine!
Rookies.
Bond save.
DPS close. Donut and N. Just watch out for you.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Yeah, this is why we need the other positions, by the way, Corey. Or more like Ying, because he was raising a question about it.
Oh no, everyone is dead.
I'll say that was
No,
surprised.
no, I get it. So there's a bigger safe spot
Yeah.
for people. That
Everyone else, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so that the tanks can also max
Or at least
melee
so
and get uptime as well. Honestly, surprised that it was working that fine until that point.
Yeah, I was expecting it to happen at some point.
Yeah.
Because it's just
So-
the nature of the
I mean,
our
we've had like 2 inns cleaving each other, which would also be mitigated by having the melees opposite each other, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Does that mean
This-
I'm
this-
gonna be B for that?
We're not doing that yet. We're doing that next.
Next Sunday. It's just this is sort of get through the mechanic and just get it going, so you have more mechanics. I can
I
talk.
believe. Yeah, it could be B. I can't remember. Okay, I'll have to.
I'll talk to him about it after 10 minutes because you have like 10 minutes left.
Yeah,
Yeah, B for Borio. Oh, that sounds rude. B for But no.
Wow, calling Corey boring.
Beef beauty, yeah.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
If one needs wings, one needs simply make her.
She's crazy! Ha! How wickedly divine!
Luckies.
Backside.
Quite close. In and donut.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Double right, yay.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Yep.
Nothing either. But to what end?
3-4?
Yep.
Yeah, 3-4. You actually confirmed that one for me. I was also unsure.
Pass. Box.
How's this?
I only got hit once, so I've got a long timer.
A long timer, you got hit once.
No, Corey. No.
Shit.
Oh.
Hey, just keep going, keep going.
Is it over already?
Shit.
I think I was right.
Pass.
Oh, no. Keep going, it's alright.
Spread out a little bit if you can. Thank you.
Oh,
Two,
I'm guessing.
Oh.
Oh, we see something new.
I mean, I somehow got hit by 4.
Ah!
I just seen one. That's odd.
Iron cluster.
You know Iron
Oh.
Cluster.
Electro has made
Negatrons
Just
and
over here.
Positron
Oh,
inflicted
okay.
with a positive charge that will incur heavy damage when this effect expires. Taking damage from an effect of the opposite charge will remove this effect. So
Oh!
positive and
Can
negative
you-
needs to stack in partners, I guess?
Can you combine with a corpse? Can you combine with a corpse?
It's
No,
not,
no, you can't. No.
He can't.
I know what this is.
Whoa!
I know-
Oh, okay. I see.
Oh.
Okay, I get
You're,
it.
you're
Yeah.
supposed to opposite, aren't you?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense now.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Everyone
it's good
just
to know
sees
you
the
can't
gun and it's
combine
like,
with a corpse.
Fucking
I know,
monkey just
monkeys see
activated.
color.
Just, I'm not too sure if this bug has been fixed yet.
Oh,
Be
no.
careful with raise timing. You can raise at a point where the boss is unable to give you the debuff.
Huh.
Yeah, So just be super careful with the race timing on that one.
That will taking damage.
Just don't die
from
for
the
it.
Opposite will remove.
Do we want to keep going or?
Do one more pill. You want to get. It's always good to have more experience with the witch hunts at the start. You always want to get better and better at being able to recognize.
I think we're getting it. We're getting better at that.
Yeah, but practice is good, and maybe
No. I'm not saying we shouldn't go. I'm just saying we're getting better.
maybe seeing the second electro edge one more time would be nice, because I still have no idea what to do except for 3 charges fucks off into a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's so funny.
What I'll do is, after your raid ends, I will compile the information around electric eggs that you have seen with everyone alive.
So that's like 2 instances?
There's been a lot more than you realize.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
She's greatly ha! A wickedly divine!
I mean, I was gonna do that anyway with what I remember seeing. Fuck's sake. Yeah.
Done.
DPS far. Point blank and far.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Dev, you were way too close then.
Yeah.
You can literally stand on your marker and go in and out unless you have to take your bait.
They're back on their feet.
Unless it's the opposite.
Yeah, unless it's a wide and it's a close bait and you've already taken your bait. Then you want to fuck off the knot.
To Electro's potential.
Thank you.
Nothing even. But to what end?
1 and 3.
Bears.
Oh, I don't have reprisal.
They're still in
Yeah.
it! But for how long?
Thought you were going to snap Ying with it then.
I mean, she could.
How's this?
Grace, can you move over? Sorry. I have no debuff. Ah.
I've been
And
struck
3
3
short.
times.
I got 3 long.
3 short goes here.
Oh.
I got one shot. What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh, sorry.
And they're down! Is it over already?
Oh, never mind.
This
I
was-
lied.
I'm not sure if where I'm going is like correct per PF, but I've been making it consistent where 3 goes to that
I think that makes
relative corner.
So on the short one, is it always 2 and 3? Have we seen
Yes,
that?
actually, yes.
Well,
I
that's
was-
okay. That makes.
The short one always gets hits 2 times or 3 times. The long one always gets hits 2 times or 1 time. I was going to compile that because, like, as someone who's observing, I can notice that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
think
think that's
I-
what. Okay.
I get how that works. That's pretty
Which
straightforward.
then means
You've
if
got
you have
3 in
three in
one
the
corner,
corners-
2 in one corner.
you
and then-
need. No,
Yeah.
you have 3
No,
in the corner, but then
Yeah.
you need no. Okay. Go ahead.
You have 3 in one of the 2 corners, You have 2 in the other 2 corners, and you put the 2 ones, one at the north spot and one above the 2.
The other thing to keep in mind is that she grids the arena, so it's now a 5x5 grid.
It's a 5x5 grid.
But then, because I would say the short.
Wait, Chris. Before, didn't Draco just say that it can either be 2 or 3 if you're first?
If you're
Shorts,
first, or did I?
Shorts always hits 2 or 3 times.
Yes, yeah. So yeah. So you would have 3s in the corners, and then you have 2.
Like, you're saying there are 2
4...
3s?
You'd have 4
3s and 2 2s on a short timer, and then there will be 2
Chris,
1s and 2 2s with a long timer.
Okay, drawing a grid. Let's have a look at this. This is the best way.
You would have 3s in the corners, and then you would have 2 basically like 3 spaces up from them. Like basically against the edge of the anchor, if that makes sense. Like just below the T.
Yeah.
Because then the top space can be safe.
Yes. So I assume that's what Chris meant by the other corner.
But then obviously we still have to have a priority system for like whether it's.
Ying, can you paint a picture, because I have no idea what
I will paint you a picture. It's probably in the raid plan, but I will go into paint right now.
I mean, I can actually screen cap the raid plan.
No, I want
I'm drawing.
I want a Yang picture.
Oh god, that's such a janky line. How many is it? 5, 2.
5x5.
It's a 5x5 grid. For the melees and maybe range, I've also posted a raid plan to kind of make it a bit easier to dodge the first switch hunts. Like the laser, the wings, the nipple.
Excuse me?
The nipple makes sense once you look at it if you want to use it for help.
Use the nipple.
I personally have found a way that works for me, at least.
That's good. I think Dev indirectly was using that method towards the end as well.
What?
At least I saw him orient himself around the nipple.
By nipple, do you mean that center piece of a square?
Where I'm stood here.
Yeah, I'm using that as well.
Yeah.
And
it's either safe
it's basically
or
the
it's
line,
not safe.
The line or the nipple, I think it is.
Is the nipple? What?
This is the nipple.
Oh, nipples. No.
Those are the nipples, and the circular ones are the bolts.
So this would.
Oh, okay, I get you.
Yeah, Dev wasn't here yet when we talked about floor nipples.
There are lines on the floor.
I need to use like 4 different colours for this. God damn it.
Oh no.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Cheeky.
This is my understanding of it, Draco.
You better post that in strategies.
Yep, that's it, Chris.
I want Chris art in strategies. Give me my Chris art.
And this is the PF priority as well.
Okay. Menu. Save.
Yeah. Interesting. So that's how did you use the buyouts?
No. Don't misunderstand. It's telling you it can be either or.
Yeah.
Like it's exactly where you place it, but they have the DPS.
Oh, that would have been way better to do, Chris. I did this.
What did you draw? I can't see the yin art now.
It's in strategies.
It's made of cheese.
A little bit moldy cheese.
It's not incorrect.
Oh my god, I love it though. I fucking love that.
And then there's Drake who's like this.
And here is the raid plan.
Like, alright, let me just get us back on track.
Okay, so it's DPS
Ying
on one
wins.
side and
supports on the other.
I see.
So
Cool.
after that, you've seen a sidewise spark the same as the first one you've seen, where it's a half rune cleave, and there's either pairs or
Spreads.
spreads. The long debuff ones, if it's
No.
pairs, are always targeted with the pairs.
Oh, that sucks. I was gonna say you could have the two long DPS go together, but yeah, okay. I guess you can't do that.
No,
Yeah.
but then you
Oh,
can
no.
probably do roll thingies, so Dev
Yeah, you
and I
can do
would always
rolls.
stack.
Yeah.
Maybe? Unless it can be two tanks at the same time.
It can be two tanks at the same time.
Okay, but
So I guess it's
then-
just like a normal kind of do this, but watch out for if it's not that.
There's a particular way in EE2 that I like, but it's a question of whether or not you want to figure out your own priority system first before I tell you to look at the raid
I
plan.
mean, we were planning to do what's his name's like PF kind of strats, right? So
Yeah, but I don't want to take away all the fun from you guys.
I mean, I feel like we worked.
I mean,
out.
the idea we figure out the mechanic, then we
I
look
feel
at
like
the strat that
we've
PF
worked it
implement.
out. It's just now priority systems, which suck to work out.
I'm
enough.
happy to, because like I say, we work out the mechanic, and then we look at how PF do it.
Yeah.
And then we
Fair
change.
enough. Fair enough.
So
The only
so this means like in a roundabout way. My question from like the start of the raid, where I was like, "Hey, do those pairs give you an extra stack?" They do give you an extra stack, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Every lightning damage you take charges you.
So basically, if you're wrong as well, you get an extra stack. Oh,
Oh yeah.
that's fucked up. That's so fucked up.
Yeah.
Battery. Well, technically, you're a capacitor, not a battery.
So yeah, you're looking at slides 13 to 17.
13 to 17.
For the sidewise spark, again, I haven't looked at the raid plan yet. If it's pairs, then I guess the ranged can anchor at their normal breadpoints. Like assuming roll groups. So like tanks and healers would stack together and DPS would stack together in pairs.
Yeah.
Like
they would do they do a combination of
like
that.
like for example, May to the left, Joe to the right, and the tanks would adjust based on their timers.
That was the
3 and
first
1.
strat that came out. This is a much nicer strat where there's no timer adjustments.
Okay.
This is just you got hit, you have a long or short, you go there.
Dev, post that. Post that right now.
What did he do?
Post that shit.
I
have a question. Does she always go like facing the? Where does she face? Where's the?
So the pairs and threads, those are true north. She's always facing north.
She's always facing true north. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah. There was a the Rhinon strat originally was boss relative, and that.
Why is it Peter Dinklage?
We didn't do, but there's a reason why the boss relative did not kick off.
Yeah, that sound. What, boss relative during the anchor?
Yeah. Well,
how the fuck do you even?
Right, you probably were looking at everything. You didn't notice. After the first debuffs go off, the AoEs go off, then the sidewise spark happens, and then she does it again, and it could be rotated differently.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the first anchor is also not true north either. That can be rotated as well. I noticed, and I'm like, no, I want to be on the other side, and I'm on the complete wrong corner.
I think the reason why it was boss relative at first during the week 1 strats is they noticed the anchor was always in a different place, so they went to boss relative, and then they did that mechanic, and then they noticed, they just worked with it.
Just anchor relative makes more sense, I guess.
It does. You just look for the shape of the anchor, and then it's like you know where to go.
Yeah.
But this has been way more successful in PF. It's more idiot proof.
Yeah, if you
I mean,
want.
I feel like not even that. It just makes more sense. Like you see a shape, like go relative to the shape rather than.
I meant the uptime. I mean the uptime pairs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
the uptime pairs make sense.
Yeah, that also. Yeah.
Like oh god, I did adjusting pairs. I could do it, but oh my god, my range in that group, it drove me insane.
Yeah.
Because it relied on the range also to know what to do, and now
Yeah.
I'm glad this kicked off. Right, Corey, and probably everyone else, you wanna look at slides 5? Yeah, just slide 5 to see where PF ends up doing their clock spots for widening and narrowing witch hunt. And the other slides after that is just showing you.
Oh,
this is how the mechanic works.
Yeah.
So group 2, typically in the southeast side.
When did I get 392 tones this week?
So I think the people who have to swap spots are off tank and M2, and not M1, H1 and R1. Yeah.
Healer 2 is both healers.
No,
I'm at C.
aren't you? You're at C? You're at C, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
both healers are moving.
yeah, fuck me. That's me. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but it doesn't.
Does anyone need an expert?
I
I do, but I am going to get some food first, so I am not gonna. Yeah, I will see you on Sunday then, unless there's anything else. Alright, cool. I'll see you on
do you
Sunday.
want to do the expert as well, or come on as well? Because I still need to go get my ring.
I'm gonna dip as well.
Oh, she's gone.
Forward.
Hey, dipping.
Night.
So good night.
I guess I can join an expert.
Yeah, I did. I was the first one to leave. By the way, she left.
Pretty much straight after we finished.
Yeah.